Can I tell you one more funny story? I was one day in the front seat of a car, and of course I'm not driving, but we're at the front seat and we're at the traffic lights, and this car comes up next to us. And this girl from the other car, she's looking at me. So I'm looking at her. She's looking at me, I'm looking at her, and all she sees is my head from the side. She has no idea. She doesn't see the full picture, right? So I get the seatbelt in my mouth and loosen it so then I can freely move. Now she's looking at me like, why are you eating your seatbelt? And I'm thinking, oh, this is going to be so good. Fully knowing well right now that she's looking at me 100%, no distractions. She's looking at me. All she sees is my head. I just did this. And she thought my head did a 360-degree spin. And she's like, so good, so good. So I was born this way. And no doctor knows why I was born this way. My parents don't know why I was born this way. Lady Gaga don't know why I was born this way. And in my life, you know, seeing everyone with arms and legs, my brother and sister have arms and legs, I never imagined that I'd be happy. I wanted arms and legs so bad. And I went to school, and people were looking at me, people were pointing their finger at me and laughing. I was the only one in 1989 in Australia who actually went to a normal mainstream school in a wheelchair. And it was difficult, man. I mean, everyone looked at me, and I'm not trying to compare suffering. I want you to know right now that when you compare each other's suffering, there's no hope there. But we got to understand that brokenness is brokenness, but hope is hope. You know, some people say, well, all you need is just to be positive. Well, it's easy for you to say. That's what I'm thinking. You know, people that have arms and legs, well, it's easy for you. People can come in here and say, well, just be positive. Well, it's easy for you because you get to go home, and I can't go home. And I just want you to know, though, that there is something I have come here to prepare a message for you, to let you know that there is hope beyond what you see.